guys, slightly different setup behind me today. I usually sit on the floor in front of my sofa in the living room. I have the most space here, a lot of natural lighting, which is why I look like a disco ball right now. But today, as you guys can tell from title, it's going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to try and not rush so much this time so I can actually show you the whole look rather than just my makeup, because the last time I had to finish off in a rush, it was chaotic. Today I've given myself a tiny bit more time. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this look. I don't know what to call it yet, but you'll have seen it in the thumbnail. There might have been an introduction with it. I'm not sure yet how I'll edit it all together, but it's going to be a bit more glam, a little bit of shimmer, glitter, color. Like, it's going to be a really fun look. Not really autumnal at all, to be honest, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, how I do. Hopefully I don't mess it up. And yeah, do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I have lots of videos coming out constantly throughout the week. Almost every single day I'm literally uploading something. So do, you know, stay tuned for that. I have more beauty fashion videos coming up, and let's just get into the look. So I do have a drink here with me, not non-alcoholic, although I could have made it fun with a drink, but it's just the San Pellegrino Aranciata. Basically just like orange fizzy Fanta, like posh Fanta. Yeah, don't ask why I have a straw. I just do drink everything with a straw. It's really, really good, by the way, if you ever see it. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started and talk to you guys. But yeah, I kind of became obsessed during the summer with like fizzy drinks, cold drinks, canned drinks. So that's why I have that with me today. It's still really warm, and I went to the shops earlier and it was really hot, so I was like, I need something to cool down. And during the summer and the heat wave, I was just drinking that kind of stuff non-stop. I'm just highlighting where I have redness and discoloration. Because I have fake tanned, you can probably tell I look a little bit tanned. I am going to mix it in with something that hopefully has not dried out. Haven't used it in a long time, so it's a bit gross. Oh, it's working. Okay. I'm just going to apply, oh, okay, this is very unprofessional, I know. I'm just going to mix the colours in because I don't want it too light. Oh, and then I need to do the same under my eyes. But I'm going in, that was a mix of the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, blending all with a wet, damp blending sponge. And I'm just going to lightly tap that in. It's just a really, really light coverage, just like I said, to conceal some redness. I'm really light on coverage these days, and I know that's a trend going around, but literally it's mainly because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to cake on loads of foundation. I'll probably do it eventually because I do still have foundation, obviously, but for now my skin is a lot better and clearer, so I'm like, you know what, if it doesn't look bad, I'm just going to leave my natural skin. So that was mixed in with the L'Oreal Color Match, what is it? Match Perfection Concealer. I don't really like L'Oreal because I don't believe they are cruelty free. I might be wrong about that. But, you know, it was one of the only few dark concealers I had. So I was like, let me just mix it in, because otherwise my face will just be too different in color. And I used the Bondi Sands, what was it, Everyday Face Lotion, but it's the Gradual Tan one, so it's obviously a fake tan. And I used that this morning and it has pretty much developed perfectly now, almost identical to the rest of my body color, so I'm just happy with that for now, like it's good enough. I might still have some discoloration or redness that I want to correct a little more before I leave the house, and I'll tell you guys where I'm going in a second. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as a very light base. So even though it's a glam look, the coverage and amount of makeup I'm using is very light. Lightened up my concealer a little bit. It's a little too orangey tone, like was a bit too dark. I don't know why. I think I bought that shade for holidays, like when I thought I'd be fake tanning and a lot more tan during summer. Not really sure why I have such a dark shade when I'm very pale. But yeah, I just lightened up the under eyes a little bit. And where I'm going today is a restaurant called, because I think a lot of girls do this, especially in the UK and London and probably in the States as well. I don't know if this is like a global thing for girls to do, but me and some of my friends write out lists of places we want to go. We just have a list of like restaurants or bars that we see on Instagram or recommendations or whatever, just to remember, be like, I need to go here one day. So I'm meeting up, I'm gonna powder now, by the way. Let me just tell you the makeup first. It's the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder, which I use a lot. It's my go-to powder right now. Really, really good. Vegan, cruelty-free. So yeah, we're going to a place called Madeira at Treehouse. And it looks to be Mexican, South American food, which I love. It's one of my absolute favorite cuisines. So very excited for that. And this is too much powder. But yeah, it was on my list. I saw on Instagram, I think some girl recommended it in a video, added it to the list, and my friend was like, you know what, you pick, you just suggest a place off your list. And it looks really nice. I don't know where it is exactly, somewhere in central London, so I'll have to figure out how to get there, probably taking the tube. And yeah, looking forward to it. So we do like to take photos and videos, the friend that I'm meeting up with. So I am glamming up a little bit. I just want to try something new, something different. I have the time. Why not? Okay, now first, before I powder the eyes, I'm going to go in with a base. This is something I picked up from that makeup course I took, and just girls in general usually do put a highlighting base on. So I thought, let me just try that and be more professional. I think it does help make the colours pop. It's I've had this for years, but it's the Creme de Nude Colour Tattoo 24-hour Creamy Matte from Maybelline. It's literally just like a creamy base. And I'm going to have to take, I actually didn't wash my makeup brushes since the last time I did my makeup. That is not ideal, but I'm just going to have to take the same one. Oh well, it's got a little bit of glitter on it. We move. So, okay, I've taken a bit too much there, but I'm just going to kind of paint it on. I think I'm going to go all under the eyebrow. Oh, and something I forgot to do actually. Before I start filming, I want to do the soap brows. I was supposed to apply, if you guys know this trend, you'll know what I'm talking about, but I was going to rub a little bit of a dry soap bar on my eyebrows upwards to give that kind of brushed, natural, bushy brow effect. And I forgot. That's okay, I won't be able to do it after, obviously, I don't want to mess up any makeup. But I brought a brush with me for my eyebrows that should do the trick as well. And actually I should just buy clear mascara. I think I'm going to put that on my to buy list eventually and just start using clear mascara on my brows again, because I think I actually used to do that. Okay, so that base is not perfect, but it's good enough. It has added a nice very neutral, bright base to my eyes. I think it kind of brightens up the eyes in general. So now I'm going to powder my eye area and kind of mattify what I just applied there. I just spilled powder over the edge. This is so annoying when you waste makeup, but... So, pretty simple so far. It's only been about 10 minutes of me filming and I'm halfway through my makeup. I'm going to go on to the eyes now. This is just the way I like to do it. I like to set all my eye makeup, mattify it so it's dry to the touch, now it's not going to be sticky. And then I use a fan brush if any residue falls down, and usually it works really, really well for me, because I just think it would sometimes be a bit messy and too long to try and do your eye makeup first. So there's pros and cons to both ways, but what I'm going in with, why I said I'm doing a bit of a more glam fun look, I'm going to test something out that I literally probably have never used. And I think either I purchased this at TK Maxx, I think I did, or it was given in an advent calendar, but it's from Illamasqua, so it's a bit pricey. I normally wouldn't buy this sort of thing. It's the powder eyeshadow in the colour Ritual. I do think it is probably from TK Maxx, but if you can see, it's a gorgeous light shimmery purple. I still don't know what I'm wearing, so I don't know if my outfit and everything is going to go with purple and probably red lips. We're going to figure it out, but it's not too bright that it would look silly. So I'm going to, I think I want a really fluffy brush just to kind of get it all over the lid, blend it out a little bit. I'm using this Luxie Mini Tapered brush. I'm just going to dip it in. I don't even know what the consistency or texture of this is like. Looks very shimmery and glittery. Okay, it's actually really subtle, doesn't have that good color payoff in my opinion, but I think if I, yeah, see, layered up, it's starting to look a lot better. I like it when I've layered it like 3 or 4 times. I don't know if it's picking up on that on camera. It's a gorgeous shimmery pink lilac shade. Just going to blend it out into the brow bone a little bit, get some of that purple in there. So it's not just my eyelid with colour, I've kind of blended it out a little bit. I have a very, very shimmery eye right now, but I don't dislike it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going for a really fun, out there glam vibe anyway. And I have to say there has been minimal to no fallout. I thought I might end up getting glitter particles everywhere under my eyes, but there's not been any, so that's amazing. Okay, so I think for the eyeshadow and the colour, this is good. I'm gonna try, keyword try, attempt a bit of a winged liner. So I have a palette that I think just has a normal matte black. It is the Too Faced Cat Eyes one. I love this one. Almost hit pan on quite a few colours, but I'm just gonna go in with Panther. But I'm gonna wet this a little bit with, actually no, I'm gonna see how it goes. I don't think there'll be any fallout. I'm not gonna go excessively with the black. I'm just going to tap off a lot of excess that just came off, and it's tapered, so I'm hoping it's a lot easier to apply because I'm really not good with liner. My eye shape is not ideal for eyeliner, but we're gonna try it today. So I'm just gonna do like a half cat eye effect. So kind of focus on the outer half, go up a little bit, nothing crazy, because if it goes wrong, I'm gonna mess up my whole eye makeup. So I'm just gonna take it like step by step. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that, I think. It's relatively natural and minimal. It's not a crazy cat eye. I've just done a very slight flick out. I might actually bring it up a little bit higher to create more of that siren eye effect. Not really sure I can achieve that, but let me try. Okay, not bad. It's okay. It looks decent. It's a nice bit of extra liner. It's going to make my lashes look thicker. Trouble is the other side, because I'm right-handed on my right side, I can lean in really easily. I obviously can't use my left hand. So, well, you know, it just probably wouldn't work well. So I'm going to have to try and angle it slightly differently. Do you know what? I think I got that relatively even. I had to go off camera a little bit. Sorry, just to make sure I was doing it correctly. Normally it's really hard for me to get the same winged liner on both eyes, which is why I never do it. But actually, I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but this looks decent. Like in the light that I'm looking at it in, it looks okay. I'm not upset about it. So I'm actually going to highlight a tiny bit. I'm just going to take a very light, neutral, shimmery skin tone called Day from the Cat Eyes palette. Do a little bit under the brow bone, just because like I said, I'm going a bit more minimal with my brows, more bushy natural. So I just want to make sure there's a little bit of definition already there. This is also on a Luxie brush. It's called the Mini Round, and I think it's really good for getting in the corners of your eyes. So I just added a little bit of highlight. Not sure the camera's picking up that much, but yeah, just a little bit of more natural pop to my eyes. Now for the lower lash line, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm thinking, oh, okay, this brush will work. I'm thinking first I'm going to take this small tapered brush and go in with, I'm going to try Jungle Love, which is like a shimmery purple. It's got beautiful specks of light purple in it, and it's from the Cat Eyes palette again. It's a dark shimmery colour, so I'm a bit scared, but I'm going to tap off the excess so I don't get any under my eyes and see how it goes. Do you know what? That looks really good. I'm just going to go in bit by bit, very lightly, gently applying this colour. Okay, I'm going to leave that and blend it out. Okay, I'm going to take another brush and blend it out so it's a little more smudged, because I think it's a little bit too harsh of a line. It does look good. I just think I prefer it a bit more blended out. Okay, I'm going to highlight a little bit using the matte shade that I've hit pan on. This one, the classic colour. It's what I use always to highlight my under eyes, because I don't really have another kind of brightening setting powder. Just to get rid of any, I feel like I have a little bit of fallout, and I'm just going to slightly bring it up under the wing. Okay, I feel like the eyes are finally done. That's usually the most complicated part, where things go wrong. But now I'm going in with mascara. One of my favourites It's the Swede Cloud Mascara. It's amazing. It's like false lashes in a bottle. I wonder if there's a company that has used that name, because that's actually a really good mascara name. But it just lengthens them, makes them thick, almost curl, like longer. Really nice, dark. Now, finishing up the eyes with the brows. I'm going to brush them up once first, and then I'm just going to fill in the outer half. I'm going to see how it goes for slightly, a little bit here, but slightly more bushy natural brows. Then I'm going to very lightly brush through them upwards again. Okay, I'm happy with that effect. They definitely do look a little bit thicker. So now moving on to the cheeks. We're almost done with the makeup. This has not been too long, I think. So I'm going to start with, I think, my blush and highlighter, just because it goes higher. So I'm going to take, I'm not even going to use a tapered brush this time for this. I'm going to take this Eco Tools fluffy brush, I think it's a powder brush, and the Collection Gorgeous Glow palette. Mix it into all those colors. They're very shimmery, brightening. Yeah, I've got like very delicate golden shimmer in them. And then I'm going to apply it here, just under my under eye. Kind of in a sweeping upwards motion, if you can see what I'm doing. So I think, actually no, I need to highlight down the bridge of my nose to add a nice bit of highlight and glimmer to go with the crazy glitter shimmery eyes. I don't even know if the camera's picking up, but when I look in the mirror in natural lighting, it's intense shimmer. Now for the bronze, I'm going to bronze up my face a little bit because I already have fake tan on, add a little bit extra definition. I'm using an old Sephora one, which looks like this. It's probably not even available anymore, but I think for this I want to go in with this tapered brush. So I'm not going to contour my nose because I already added a darker shimmery color down the bridge. It definitely already looks defined. So I'm just going to tap that brush into the bronzer here, tap off the excess, and go a little bit down the cheekbone. I think that's it for the extra color. I don't want to go too crazy or end up orange toned. So now I'm going to move on to the lips, which, like I said, I'm going a little bit, actually it's not even red. I'm not doing red. I don't know why I said that, but it's a darker pink. So I'm going to line my lips with an Illamasqua lip liner. I think it's a, what's it called? Neutral, Raw? Oh yeah, it's called Raw, and it's just their coloring pencil. First, just to get like a more glossy moisturized base, I did actually, this is a good tip, if you're going to use matte colors, exfoliate your lips, I used the Lush lip scrub. I'm just going to dab on a tiny bit of plumping lip gloss. So that color is not going to be too dry, it's not going to flake or make my lips feel really dry, which is, I hate that feeling. So I have overlined my lips a tiny bit, not excessively, I've just gone right outside the natural line. So now I'm going to apply that lipstick. It's a Calvin Klein lipstick, which I got at TK Maxx, so it's probably discontinued. But as you can see, like I said, it was a dark pink, almost red, and it is very matte, it's very dry. It's their shade Flutter Delicious Luxury Creme Lipstick. I would say it's a matte. I wouldn't describe it as a cream, but it is a nice color, and I wanted something a little darker, more intense too. So with darker colors, I get a bit scared because A, staining on my teeth, but also in case it goes outside the line, you can tell a lot more with the darker colors. But I think given that I've used, you know, purple eyeshadow, this isn't too bright or intense. I think they complement each other quite nicely. So final step, we're finally done with the makeup. It was a bit long, it was like 25-30 minutes, but we did use a lot of different products today. I'm going to set everything with the Lacora, which is an Aldi brand, Make It Matte Spray. So this is the finished makeup look. I really, really like it. I think it's actually really summery, but I think it suits me quite well. The colors, I think, work really well with the fake tan as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this look. And now I'm going to go on to, hopefully, what is the rest of the look, the makeup, no, not the makeup, the outfit, a little bit of a hair update, accessories, and perfume. So this is the perfume that I wore today. I don't know how to describe the scent, so I'm sorry if you want an in-depth review, you're gonna have to look it up, but to me it smells very grown up and feminine, kind of like a bit of a spicy floral, like a mix of floral and muskier, deeper notes. Very mature, expensive, elegant, sexy, more of an evening scent, I would say. Really, really like it. These are my nails, and I thought I'd show them because they're quite fun. And my cuticles are a little dry, so just ignore that. But this is the ring I'm wearing. It's kind of, I think it's called a fishbone, but I got it from Gingerberry, which they gifted me. And then here I have a little fake Diamante, obviously, angel wings ring, which I thought was fun. I'm very monochrome today, so I thought I would jazz it up, have some fun nails. Little bit of accessorizing. I'll show you my bag as well. I'll get that right now, actually. So this is the bag I'm bringing. As you can see, it's a little more colorful, adds a little something because my shoes are black. I'm wearing black trainers, you know, all black outfit except for the purple top. So I thought I'd make it a little bit more fun and not so boring and corporate. So yeah, I'm wearing a Zara crop top, which is kind of like a bit of a racer back detail. This really gorgeous oversized Zara blazer, mostly Zara today really. I got it on eBay, I think, or in their sale. I can't remember. It was either on eBay or in their summer sale, autumn winter sale. I don't know, but the point is I got it on offer for really, really cheap, like £35. And it has these really beautiful gold asymmetric buttons, which I think add a little something extra to the jacket as well. It's quite long, which makes it good to wear with literally anything, a mini dress. Yeah, and then I'm wearing these really long mango trousers. They're quite high-waisted, and then they flare out at the bottom. You can see they're just long flared trousers, very much like a workwear type of look. That's why I'm trying to make it a little more fun. The bag, it's from Primark. Got it, I think, last summer, so it's not available anymore, but they have really similar small crossbody bags like this all the time. So if you like it, you can find something very similar. And then, yeah, you guys saw my makeup. For my hair, I used the Olaplex Bonding Oil. So it's just like a leave-in oil. It's not greasy or sticky or too thick. If you use just a couple of drops, it really is more than enough. And my hair does look relatively shiny now, a bit more smooth. Yeah, so that is my whole look. I think I've shown you all the details. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm always rushing when I'm getting ready to go out, so I'm sorry if any of this was a little bit rushed. Let me know in the comments what you thought, if you'd like to see this again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.